Here's today's recipe. You're welcome to stop the video and take a picture if you'd like. Welcome to Baking Club with Marion. Shall I try that different? I always say it the same way. How about something different? Welcome to Baking Club with Marion. All right, good enough. So today, just a quick little thing. It is stir-fried zucchini. Stir-fried? Anyway, it's zucchini and garlic and onion, and it tastes so good. If you like zucchini, garlic, and onion. If you don't like zucchini, garlic, or onion, you may not like it so much, but that's all right. I'm going to show you right quick what I do. First of all, I cut up my ingredients. So I wash my zucchini. I'm only going to use a small one because today it's just me and my husband. Well, it's always just me and my husband, but I'm just going to make it fresh because I like fresh. If I make too much, then it sits in the fridge for a while, but I like my zucchini, garlic, and onion to be pretty fresh. So first, I'm going to just make circles out of my zucchini. You'll notice that they're not that wide. I mean, some are a little wider than others, but I'm not making them large, thick circles. In fact, I think I'll make them just a smidgen thinner because they'll get done faster, and that is what I'm aiming for. And how many zucchinis you need, how many onions you need, how many mushrooms you need, then that would be up to how many you're going to eat them. How many do you want? I don't know. But today I'm just going small. One zucchini. There we go. Top and the bottom. I'll get rid of those later. I need a bowl. So, there's my zucchini. And hopefully we'll get into the bowl and not on the floor. There we go. So, I need an onion, and I'm not going to use all this onion, but if I'm going to have to chop an onion, I'm going to chop the whole thing rather than chopping just half of it, and then what? If I chop the whole thing because I'm already chopping, then at least I have it for next time. So I need a container. This container will work perfectly. So I'm going to chop the onion. You'll notice that it's a red onion. Usually I have yellow onions. Today I have red onions. Great. Red onion will work just fine. I do that so I can get rid of the rest of the peel easily. And there we go. I'm making a mess. What do I have to do? Clean up my mess. That's right. As soon as I'm done, I'm cleaning up my mess. Okay, so I got that. I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm going to have to stand up for the rest so that I don't cut my own finger here. And safety first. Don't cut your finger. Okay, so cut it into strips, keeping my fingers back. And then I cut it crosswise so that I get those little chunks in there. Being careful. Okay, there we go. Okay, fine. That part does not want to be cut, so I will lay it down and cut it. Ha ha ha! Can't catch me, little onion. All right, there. Now I know I'm only going to use half of this, so I'm going to go ahead and get this one that's already cut right on into the storage dish. I'll use that to put into my fridge and use it later. Okay, now let's get the rest of this onion going. I may not use all of my onion either. All of this half of the onion, I should say. Like I said, just me and my husband, and I really don't want it to be the zucchini sauteing thingy that's going to go on today. I don't want a lot of it because I don't like it as much when it's not fresh. And usually my husband makes this. I should have made him do this. Why do I not think of this before I start? Look at me. I am just bouncing those onions all over the place. Be careful, people. Be careful. You don't need to be too sloppy. Now I am going to get rid of half of this. Yeah. Going to get another half in here. Maybe half. Maybe not half. There we go. There we go. Break those up a little bit. And I'm going to throw them in the dish with it. You know what? I don't have anything else to chop up, so I don't need to throw them in the dish. The next thing I'm going to use is my minced garlic that I bought at the store rather than using real garlic. Yeah, okay, good. And isn't this fun? You don't have to measure anything. Just get what you want. So I like garlic. I'm going to just put it right there. Then the next thing we're going to do is heat up. Hold on. Going to heat up my pan. So I got my iron skillet, and because I'm not doing so much, this smaller iron skillet will work just fine. So I get that on the stove. Now I suppose you could use oil. I use butter for this. So where did I put my butter? Aha! On the table. So I'm going to get, I don't know, how much butter do I want? I'll try this much. It does look like a lot, doesn't it? That's all right. Let's get that in there, see what it looks like once it melts. Then I'll put the zucchini in. Oh, the mushrooms! That's what else I need to chop. The mushrooms, duh. Zucchini and mushroom saute is going to have mushroom in it. So I'm going to start with 5 and see what that looks like. I kind of like slicing off the little buttons, but you know what? I still use them. So then I can turn it over and it doesn't wibbly wobbly. And I've already washed these. These are, I don't know how to pronounce it. Starts with a C. Cremini? Crimini? Don't know. I guess I'll look that up too. You guys can too. Anyway, it's the brown mushrooms, not those super white mushrooms. So that's what I'm using today. That button will just come right on out. So that one I'm going to have to cut off. This one I'm going to have to cut off. And then cut those. Hate wasting mushroom. You didn't see that, right? Okay. Okay, good. Now the rest of the mushroom. What size do I want? I already put those in there. Okay. So for these, I am just slicing them as is and leaving them that size. Now I don't have super big ones, as you can see. Super big mushrooms. I'm trying to get them the same thickness as best I can, because when they're cooking, I want them to cook at the same rate. Okay, good. Now I got my mushrooms, my zucchini, my onion, yay, and I can hear my butter. It sounds like it's all melted and ready for my chopped vegetables. Okay, now my butter, I think the house is lopsided because the butter always flows over here. So either my stove is lopsided or my whole house is lopsided, and that's just the way it goes. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to just continuously stir these up a bit. Now, I have a second. Oh, maybe I should keep this bowl. I can put that back in here. Okay, I will. So I'm going to stop for just a second. I'm going to get my salt and my pepper, because I like salt and pepper on my zucchini and mushroom saute thing here. And garlic. Don't forget the garlic. Okay, so there we go. That is my salt and pepper. You know what? You can add anything you want. I happen to like dill in some of my stuff that I bake. So I'm going to put a little bit of dill in there too. Now I'm just going nutsos. Getting fancy with the spices. Okay, name that movie. You know what movie that's from? Oh, you're the one getting fancy with the spices. It was in Ratatouille, the animated version thing, you know. So I'm going to stir those spices in. Do I want anything else? I got onion, I got garlic, I got dill. No. Salt, pepper, I got salt and pepper. And that should do it for me. This will be a nice little thing. It'll not take very many minutes to get all nice and soft. The zucchini will get soft. The onions will get soft if I'd stop throwing them down on top of the stove when I'm stirring. There we go. Okay, so as that gets soft, then that's what we want. Okay, now if you happen to have something else in the fridge that you want to throw in, like a bell pepper, I happen to have an extra one, but I don't want to throw it in. I don't want to cut anything else. I'm done with cutting. So that's that. And like I said, you're going to just continuously stir it until it gets soft. Once everything is soft, then it's time to eat these. While we're waiting for things to get soft, and it's time to clean up. I've got all of my scraps. I've got a measuring cup. I have an extra zucchini because I was thinking, oh, I'll make a lot. And I don't want to make a lot. And I have my extra mushrooms. I have my bell pepper that I need to put away. I need a lid for that. Ha! I got the exact right lid. That's a first. Usually it takes me quite some time to find the right size lid. Okay, good, good. Oh, yes, I have to put the garlic away. The minced garlic, and if you want to use a real garlic, you can do that as well. I just have to put these things away into my fridge. My extra mushrooms that I washed because I was feeling hungry, so I happened to make a lot of them. Go back into the bag. No, I'm not going to put them in the bag with the unwashed mushrooms. I will put them in a different bag. Don't know which different bag I'm going to put them in. I will put them in this dish. There we go. Now that tells me Marion eat these, saute them up soon. Okay, good. Good. All right, that's that. I can get these things cleaned off. Now, let me stir and look at our sauteing and how it's going. Oh, it is almost there, people. I think the mushrooms and onions are good. I just need a little bit more time with the zucchini. That's not quite soft enough yet. Whoa! Don't let it try to escape onto the stovetop as you're stirring. Okay, there we go. Alright, got that stirred up a little bit. Oh, plastic, I don't need that next to the very hot iron skillet, right? Right. There we go, there we go. I got other stuff to wash. Oh gosh, this counter! The counter needs washing as well. If I look like I keep tripping around the kitchen, that's because I have a carpet right here and the edge folds up if I hit it just right as I'm walking. So, yeah. Okay, good. Get it all washed off. And I didn't even need my paper towels today. I was just so nice and clean about this. There we go. Okay, good. Time to look at that sauteing and see how it's going on. Is it ready? Oh, you guys. Yes. Oh, that one's not quite done. I didn't. That zucchini was a little wider than the other ones. Thicker. I mean, it was thicker. But all the rest are just ready. Everything is ready. Time to get a second bowl. Then I can give some to my husband too. I guess I could have used the plate, but since I used the bowl to put things in, I decided that I'd keep the bowl since I didn't want to dirty another dish. Okay, you guys, guess what? That's it. Just let your zucchini get nice and soft, and then pour it into plates, onto plates, or into bowls, and give it a taste. And if you want to add some other kind of spice to it, I mean, maybe you like cayenne pepper and you want to make this really spicy zucchini and mushroom and garlic and onion. But I'm going to just eat what I have at this point. So you guys have fun. It's not too long and you don't have to measure anything. You just have to do some cutting. All right. Bye now.